All right, faithful. I hope you guys are enjoying a good old week of rest and relaxation. Electric relaxation. I think I just figured out what that meant. Electric relaxation. All this time I've been listening to Tribe Called Quest, and I don't think now that I know, I think I understand what electric relaxation means. I mean, I was this old when I figured it out. I think, wow. Anyway, the Niners are resting. They're relaxing. They're also practicing. Just not as of yet. We'll talk about that. The latest in 49ers news. We're going to open up the phone line. So get your take off right here on the Wayne Breezie Show. Y'all better be ready to go.
On the rocks and a 24 karat gold on a watch. My 7-1 Chevy be tipping non-stop, sounding like Trent Williams on the block. So you know we can't stop, we be banging through your speakers. Wayne Breezie on the field or in the bleachers. You can tune into my show and I'm a teacher. Wayne Breezie, the 4-9 preacher. We so bright that we shining.
What's going on, faithful? Welcome to the Wayne Breezie Show. Yeah. So bright that we shining. Hey, all we know is the Niners. Come on, red and gold at its finest. We're so faithful to the bay. Wait a minute. So when I said electric relaxation, and I sat there and thought about it because I had to think about the electric slide. And all these years I didn't know what that meant. And I'm thinking about electric relaxation, and I'm like, let me check it out. You got me mesmerized with your black hair and your fat thighs. Street poetry was my everyday. I don't know, but I'll figure. I'm gonna listen to the lyrics when we get off the show. I'm gonna ask Mike later on what that song means, or what he at least thinks it means. It's something about the word electric, but you know it's electric. You guys are electrifying. So another round of applause for you guys rocking out with your boy Breezy today. Today's a great day because it's Wednesday. That means you guys get to call in and get your takes off. And guess what? I don't have a question for you other than the simple fact, you get to just get a take in. You get to get a take in. You get to get a take off. It's going to be fun. I can guarantee you that because I just want to hear how you guys feel about the season. The season has come to an end, right? The regular season is officially over for the San Francisco 49ers, and it's playoff time. Unfortunately, can be looked at as a negative or a positive. There's no 49er football this week, so that's negative. But from the positive side, they earned it, right? They earned it. They earned a week off. Okay, they earned the rest. They earned the relaxation, and now they got to go out there and take 6. You see what we did right there? They got to go out there and take 6. Shout out to the Breezy Bunch crew out there. There's too many of you now. As I said that was one of the perks that I was going to sit there and put it up. I'm going to do it anyway. Red Jet Shells in the building. Let's get these holes filled up again. I ain't saying that. Not today. You're not going to get me in trouble. All right. Not today. Jax, what's going on? Is in the building. Not today. Okay. Peachy's in the building. What's going on, Peachy? She wants everybody to become a member of the Breezy Bunch crew. All right. So if you're new to the stream, all right, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you're not new to the stream, hit the like button. If you're new to the stream, hit the like button. If you love everything that you see thus far from the intro to right now as me talking to you, hit the join button. It's a big difference, right? You can like and subscribe, but it ain't the same thing if you don't click the join. So click the join button, become a member of the Breezy Bunch crew, enjoy all the cool perks out there, all right? And you'll love it. I guarantee you. I don't know how Nick wasn't first, but he just wasn't. So thing one was not first. What's going on? Nick Nice is in the building. Manly is in the building. We back at it again. Shout out to everybody that rocked with me on the Steph, John, and Wayne show earlier, man. I got to salute you guys, man. I got to give you a round of applause. Steph Sanchez brings a different perspective on an outlook, a fresh new outlook on how to talk about the Niners, and I love it. It was cool. It was a great to be a guest on her show. If you guys aren't subscribed to her channel, make sure you guys subscribe to that 49er Carrots channel right here on YouTube. Show her the love that she deserves. That's what we do. That's what the community is all about. It's all about showing love. Okay? That's what we promoting from 2024 to the day that I die. It's all about love, man. That's what it comes down to. Stevie Wonder said the world's in need of love today. Love is all we need. Let's do it. Let's just love. Let's just do it. Let's be our best lovers, okay? Let's do it. All right? Love is all we need. And that's Mary J. Blige. Love is all we need. I got the head wop or something. Ooh, I got something going on. All right, something going on. Guys, check out that No Harm, No Foul show yesterday. I'm telling you, man, it was it was different. Matthew, what's going on? Felicia's in the building. Good morning to you. Steve is in the building. Don't bother me. What's going on? Terrence is in the building. Christy Marie is in the building. Okay. All right. Shout out to all the Breezy Bunch crew members. Nigel, I can't wait to see what questions you got today. Shout out to everybody out there on Facebook, those that are watching on Twitch, those that are on Twitter, X. I keep calling Twitter X. Grizz, what's going on, family? I hope everything is good. Shout out to everybody again. Let's get down to it because I want to do a whole show where we just talk about whatever y'all have to talk about. I just want to open up the daggone phone line and get y'all talking. Look, some good things going on with the Niners. They're getting players to return, but we got to start with that injury report because Cleveland Farrell's got that knee injury. He's going to be out about 3 weeks. Taylor Hawkins with the wrist injury. He's going to have surgery. Drake Jackson is not healthy enough to return from the IR. So this will be the end of a Drake Jackson season, which can help or benefit the 49ers in the long run because this won't be an accrued season for Drake Jackson. And I'm expecting no disrespect to our guy Danny Gray, but I think if George Odom is designated from the IR and promoted to the active roster, I think Danny Gray would go back down to the IR. So just a couple of things to pay attention to for the San Francisco 49ers. These are the injuries. All the other injuries are cool, are not cool, but the players are going to be coming back. So that's a great thing to look at. Okay, that's just a great thing. All right, now let's talk about the return of Eric Armstead and George Odom, which could be two of the key pieces for the San Francisco 49ers, right? So now you're getting back your starting defensive interior lineman. Actually, I call him a hybrid because he can go inside or out. And then you're getting back another safety to add to the rotation, but you're getting back a starter on special teams. And not only a starter in George Odom on special teams, you're getting another all-pro guy out there, another veteran, right? And so that's cool for the San Francisco 49ers. You know what I'm saying? You're getting another vet out there. We got a new member to the channel, and I'm not going to waste no time. I got to show Dan, the Corn Man, the love right now. Bang, 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 bang. I wish I had a thing that said bang, bang, or something like that. But shout out to Dan, the Corn Man, man. Thank you for becoming a member of the channel. I appreciate you. Are you in Nebraska? Is that a Nebraska hat? Is that a Cornhusker hat? That's why I'm asking. I see the N. You guys have been kind of irrelevant over here in the Big Ten. Not a shot. Just I miss Big Ten football the way it used to be, because this is where you get your offensive linemen and stuff like that from. You know what I'm saying? Like Nebraska, Wisconsin, like all them schools. You know what I'm saying? Listen, go Big Red. I ain't mad at you, Playboy. And you hanging in there too, dog. Listen, the Big Ten gonna look a little different because we got a bunch of what's that Pac-12? Woo! Gonna be different. They're gonna get beat up every game. I can tell you right now, I don't care how bad the team is in the Big Ten. If they play somebody that ain't in the Big Ten, they getting muffed up. They getting roughed up. I can tell you that right now. But thank you for becoming a member. Eric Armstead is back. He will be returning to practice this week, and I'm super excited about that. Like I know Eric and I had a little discrepancy on the Twitter, the X world, or cool. It wasn't even. Yeah, I be blowing stuff up. I was a little hurt. I ain't going front because I'm like, yo, why? But it's all good now, right? We communicate. You know what I'm saying? Eric, come join the show. Shout out to Eric and the Third and Long podcast. By Title League, they are doing it. The numbers look good. The content looks great. The quality looks great. Stop biting off my quality. I'm just playing. But no, they look really good out there, man. Congratulations to Eric Armstead and his team for putting out great content. Also, congratulations to Fred Warner and the Warner's House. Shout out to them. I'm loving the Niners putting out content, but what they should do is hire or not hire, but have us on their show so we can really teach them how to do the content because they the football, or come on our show and talk about their show. Either way, it just needs to happen, But right now, the Niners need to focus on winning the Super Bowl. Nothing else should matter. It should be Super Bowl, nothing else for the San Francisco 49ers. But I'm glad to have Eric Armstead back because, again, you can now get that good old blueprint back. This is the blueprint to the 49ers defense, right? And it includes Eric Armstead, and you don't have to kind of shift some pieces or add this piece or do this or whatever, because Eric Armstead is the blueprint. So when you have that back intact and healthy, man, look, it's crazy. And if you remember last season, I'm just saying, if you remember last season, Eric Armstead was probably one of the best players in the playoffs. Hands down. Eric Armstead was so good that he pissed me off. Because if you was watching that Dallas Cowboy game, I was there. I was so pissed that he didn't like muscle bound face in the sand to Dak Prescott. I'm sure they would have called the flag, and I get his theory and I get it. But he had the cleanest open shot to a quarterback ever. He literally stood on business that day because that game was close. Hey, Timothy, hey, Timothy Smith, because this is my show, so I could talk to the chat. Timothy, let me tell you something, dog. You better be lucky because if Eric Armstead could have ended Dak Prescott's career on that play. How many of y'all remember that? Show of thumbs and hands up if you remember that. I'm still mad at that, right? Because y'all had me calling Armstead soft. He wasn't soft. He was soft at the time, but he was making a decision to not get a penalty to hurt his team. I get it. I get it. Corey, what's going on? But I know, hey, Tim, I'm going to tell you this right now, dog. If it wasn't for Eric Armstead, Dak Prescott wouldn't have been no Walter Payton Man of the Year that year. That motherfucker would have been in the hospital. You hear me? So you need to be clapping for Eric Armstead because he saved your ass. And he saved your team's ass. And they still beat your team's ass too, by the way. I'm past 10 minutes. I sure am. I can say ass all I want. All I know is he should have been clapped. Damn. Now, Eric, this year, look, I don't care who you play. I don't care if it's Matthew Stafford. I don't care who it is. Man, you get the clean shot. You put the face. You take the face and you put it into y'all grass to where they got to resod the grass. That's what I want to see. Cause man, but he was like one of the best players in the playoffs. He couldn't stop him. He was healthy. What's going on, Gio? What's going on, Troy? They couldn't help. Troy's my guy. I gotta show Troy some love. Breezy, this has to be our year. Take 6. I can feel it in the air. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Ooh, hold on. I just wait for the drum solo. That's my favorite part of the whole damn record. But now I can feel it, man. I can feel it in the air, Troy. 100%. I can feel it in the air. But nah, man, I'm telling you, man. 12. Look, JP hella hard. When you talk about micromanaging and breaking it down, shoot, 12 more quarters. That's the only way to look at it. I'm still in the games. You talking 12 more quarters. That's how many more quarters. That's how you look at it. Look, Eric Armstead being back is huge. I think George Odom being back is huge. Just wanted to touch into them real quickly and touch base on those guys. As far as news, what's going on with the Niners? The 49ers worked out cornerback Casey Hayward Jr. All right, so they're going to look to add another veteran with the veteran Jason Verrett. Now, probably, do they have to put Jason? Jason Verrett was on the practice squad. So how would they just release him with a designated with the injury settlement? I think that's how they'll do him. If I'm not mistaken, they don't have to put him on the IR. Ain't no point, right? No, at this point, there's no point of it. So I'm thinking that's the route that the Niners will go in that route. Okay, so look, it's cool that you know they're working out guys. They're trying to bring in a couple of vets or whatever. He has not been signed. Okay, so it's just a report right now. He did work out per Aaron Wilson of the NFL, and so we'll see. We'll see what happens going forward. Now, Ambry Thomas is cleared to practice. He's returned to practice from his surgery. So there's a possibility that they don't go with anybody else as a vet or to be in that locker room. But I think it depends on how well Ambry Thomas's practices. And so if Ambry practices good and he doesn't look like he's slowing down, which he probably shouldn't, it was just a hand surgery, right? And so it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I see a question from my man Matthew. He says, "Hey, you going to be doing a playoff sim?" Absolutely. 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 And then Nigel makes a statement. Yeah, Taylor Hawkins with the wrist injury, who's now having surgery on his wrist. He's going to miss all the time. So I think his time is done with the 49ers this year. He might end up taking one of those injured reserve spots that the Niners have. And so like Taylor Hawkins, the safety will be gone. But they'll be if you're losing, I don't mean to say it like this, but if you're going to be losing Taylor Hawkins but gaining George Odom, that's a bonus for the San Francisco 49ers. And then Manley says this, and this might be the key cog to the 49ers offense. It's weird, right? Like, especially what they do on third down and how they convert and how they tend to operate and what type of personnel they put out there on the football field. Yes, Jennings has cleared. So let me just put a little clarity on this. So Jennings had already returned back to practice. His practices were limited. So he was in practice last week, but they were limited. He did not clear the concussion protocol. So the final steps of the concussion protocol, he did not clear. Okay. And so because of that, he had to sit out that last game. Okay. Of the season because he didn't clear that final, you know what I'm saying, concussion protocol. But to my man Manley, he has cleared the concussion protocol. So expect a full practice from Jawan Jennings this week and next week, which is good. It's huge. You know what I'm saying? It's super huge to what's going on, with the San Francisco 49ers, their offense. Because now when you got Debo, you got Ayuk, and now you got your sure, I would say, weapon on first, second, or third down. Because if the Niners wanted to go with three wideouts, essentially you want him out there on the football field. So if they ever dial up in that 11 personnel, they're looking to get Jawan Jennings the ball. He's going to be the guy lined up in the slot. He's going to be the guy that's majority going to be open, and he's going to be the guy that's going to help move the chains. Now the Niners are that's one running back, one tight end out there. It all depends on how they deem fit and see fit. But I like when the Niners are on 11 personnel and they got three wideouts out there, and Jawan Jennings is the third wideout, opposed to a Raymond McLeod or a rookie like, yeah. It just looks better. It's a better feel. It's a better feel for the Niners. I love Ronnie Bell, but like when there's three wideouts out there, I don't think Ronnie Bell poses enough threat, and you can't really put Ronnie Bell in the slot. Like he doesn't do well. So if I was the Niners and I had to use Ronnie Bell in 11 personnel, I personally would put him out there in Brendan Ayuk's spot, put Brendan in the slot, let him cook up. So look, having him back gives the Niners options, and you get good blocking again from your wide receivers. Adam Peters is interviewing. So guys, get ready, because that is what the 49ers are all about. They produce head coaches, general managers, and that's a good thing, right? That means that this organization is grade A. You ever been to a restaurant and they get graded from health inspection and they get a C? I was watching a TV show called The Bear. Great show. They got a C. But my point is they're grade A right now. Everybody wants 49er and players and things like that, right? You know what I'm saying? So this is good for Adam Peters. Hopefully he'll eventually, you know, move to that general manager spot, whether it be here in San Francisco or if it's elsewhere. So congratulations to Adam Peters. And teams are requesting permission to speak to Steve Wilks. Will Steve Wilks go? I know a lot of people feel like he wouldn't be a great head coach elsewhere. I beg to differ. I think Steve Wilks being in this organization for just 1 year, it's not like he was a young pup coming in here. He just learned how to gain. So he just gained structure. He just It's like me going into something, sitting in there for a year and be like, all right, I get it. This is how I need to run my own ship. Psh. Y'all go ahead and sleep on Steve Wilks if you want to. If he gets a head coaching position, I mean, it hurts the Niners. They won't get a pick from it because I believe he has to stay one more year. But hey, it's great. It's great for Steve Wilks if he chooses to move forward. He came in here. Everybody doubted him. It wasn't that he was going to be able to make this. He did exactly what he said he was going to do. He told us he was going to do two things. Whoops. He said he was going to do two things. He said, number one, we're going to limit explosive plays. And you know what? They were limited. I don't have the number of explosive plays or whatever or whatnot, but they were limited. And then number two, turnovers. Turnovers is what he said. He didn't say interceptions. Well, the Niners were the number one team in interceptions this year. So that's great for the Saints. All right, last but not least, before I open up the phone lines, let's talk about this NFLPA players all pro list. All right, so the list is up and it's out. The players have voted who would be their all pros. All right, and the 49ers, congratulations to the Niners. They got 4 players voted. Take a quick look at it. You got Trent Williams, Kyle Juszczyk, Christian McCaffrey, and Fred Warner. Now, those are the 4 49ers that have been voted to the NFLPA's All-Pro list. Now, here's the list, okay? And then we're going to see if any player from the Niners should have been on here. Now, I want to make this disclaimer. The Dallas Cowboys have 5 players on this list. The 49ers are second with four. Okay, Dallas got 5. Their kicker stood the kicker. Brandon Aubrey. All right, and again, this is a players list. Okay, this is not the official all pros list. This is not the official list. It's not all pro team 1, all pro team 2. Okay, there'll be an all pro. Once you make all pro, you're all pro. This is just the players list from the NFLPA, the players. Okay, just want to put that out there. Okay, this is not, listen, don't say that it's ass. This is not the official list. This is just something that the players came up with and who the players voted. So here's the official. I'm going to read them to you. Okay, here we go. All right, so your offense, starting quarterback is going to be Lamar Jackson from the Ravens. Running back, Christian McCaffrey. Kyle Juszczyk will be the fullback. Here are your starting receivers, CeeDee Lamb and Tyreek Hill. Your starting tight end is going to be Travis Kelce. The left tackle is going to be Trent Williams. Your guards, there's 2 guards. They tied. Joe Bitonio from Cleveland, Tyler Smith from Dallas. I feel like this shouldn't be a tie. One of them got to be it, but that's what they came up with. You got your starting center at Jason Kelce. You got your right guard, Zach Martin. You got your right tackle, Lane Johnson. All right, that's the offense. Okay, ladies and gents, here's your defense. Edge rushers, Myles Garrett, Max Crosby. No NFC edge rushers made this list. I want to put that out there. Your nose tackle, Dexter Lawrence. Guys could be lined up over that 3 technique. Oh, man, I love it. All right, interior defensive lineman. Again, Chris Jones, Aaron Donald. Off-ball linebackers, Roquan Smith, who led the team, I think, led the league in tackles. Fred Warner. Okay, those are your off-ball guys. Cornerbacks, Deron Bland. I think he led the team and led the league, in interceptions. And then Patrick Surtain, the second from the Broncos. All right, your free safety is going to be Jesse Bates the third. Your strong safety is going to be Kyle Hamilton. Ladies and gents, That is your starting defense. All right. And then you got your special teams players, your kick returner, Keyshawn Nixon, punt returner, Darius Davis from the Chargers, core teamers, Jalen Reeves-Maybin from the Lions, Brendan Schooler from the Patriots, kicker, Brandon Aubrey. We talked about him. Punter, A.J. Cole from the Raiders. And then your long snapper, Ross Matiskik from the Jags. Okay, that's your starters. That's who they list. Now, again, this is a players thing, and I'm not saying there's no validity to it because this is how the players see it. But was there anybody that you felt was snubbed from the San Francisco 49ers? If you had to pick one player from the Niners, okay? If you had to pick one player from the Niners, who do you feel like who's the Niners player that may have been snubbed from this list? I'm just curious to know. We got about 2 to 3 minutes more before I open up these phone lines, but I'm curious to know in the chat. We got Kittle. We got Kittle again. Trying to see if there's anybody else but Kittle. Brandon Ayuk. Isaiah. Interesting. I like that. We got Kittle had an amazing year. We got Kittle. We got more Kittle. We got Kittle. I'm going with the first one that I see. We got more Kittle. Yeah, like for me, it's Kittle, right? And I'm glad nobody said Nick Bosa. Ooh, my cousin David Brown. Ooh, Mooney Ward. Ooh, finished top tier in interceptions this year too. Finished with I think it was 5. Led the team in interceptions as well. B.A. Mitch Wisnowski. Over A.J. Cole. Okay. Debo. I think, Corey, because he missed them games, he missed his opportunity of being an all-pro, but he's definitely dynamic on the football field. This is the CC. You want to be starting something. I see what you're doing. I got you. Drake Relaw, again, missed games, missed time out there in the football field. I got to go with George Kittle because I thought he was the most, hear me out. 2 tight ends that I would have picked over Travis Kelce this year. 2 tight ends, George Kittle being number 1, Sam Laporta being number 2. They just both happen to have went to Iowa, right? And they both dominated this year. Now, I think statistic-wise, Sam Laporta might have finished a little bit better than Kittle, but I think Kittle's consistency and dominance out there on the football field from being a not a first option on the team, finishing with over 1,000 yards, being able to I think that stood out, but I don't know how he got beat out from the players from Travis Kelce. I mean, maybe Travis slipped everybody an extra 500 spot. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be something simple like that because there's no way. Kittle was the best tight end in football. Sam Laporta was the second best tight end in football, and it was close. It was really close. So I think I personally think from a player's perspective, they snubbed out of all the 49er players, George Kittle. You guys mentioned B.A. Look, B.A. is my favorite receiver in the NFL, but he wasn't the best receiver in the NFL. And it was only because of what CeeDee Lamb started to do. And they just threw it to him, right? CeeDee, I'm just going to throw it. If Ayuk was getting the amount of targets that CeeDee Lamb was getting, Ayuk would be the best receiver in the NFL, hands down. I just think you gotta go with the limited targets, even though the production was still high. It's just something about them not seeing Brandon Ayuk's name consistently. I think that's the only reason Brandon Ayuk is not in the household name of the NFL. It's because the Niners just really had too many weapons, and he had to suffer from that. That makes me a little bit nervous. And I'm sure you guys know why that makes me nervous. Tony, you're 100% correct. Yo. Like Ayuk, statistically wise, hands down, might have been the best. But I'm telling you, he wasn't. It's not his fault. But the consistency and the volume wasn't there. I don't know how much that hurts, but the volume wasn't there. That's why it makes me a little bit nervous. Okay, it just makes me a little bit nervous. I hate to say it, it makes me a little bit nervous. But that is your players all pro list, ladies and gentlemen. Round of those that made that players all pro list. I think that's so cool. Oh, come on, Gina. Now, if you guys, okay, all right. Now hold on one second, because I'm trying to get this right. Okay. Trying to make sure that everything is set up right. Hopefully everything is set up right. David was showing me his pictures and the stuff, man. That's so dope, David. Like that is too dope. David Corona. I don't know if he's on the show today, but that's pretty cool. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the number up here for the show. All right. And I'm gonna select the first callers that call in. And guys, listen, if you call in, okay, like, you don't have to keep calling back because it'll push you out of the queue. I'm going to return the calls in the order that they come in. I promise I'll try to get to the most of them, but here we go. We start the show off. All right, you're going to kick it off. What's going on, Isaiah? I just want to make sure that they can hear you out there. All right, so I just want to make sure everybody can hear. Thumbs up if you can hear the caller on the air. Talk to us, baby. You gonna talk?
I got a bad signal. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Signal's a little shaky out there. But he's here. Did you guys hear him say the signal? Okay, so the call hung up. All right, we're gonna go with my man Corey. Corey's calling on the show right now. What's going on, bro?
Yo, what up, Mr. Wayne?
I'm doing good, Mr. Corey. How you feeling out there? Guys, can you hear Corey? I think they can hear you.
Yeah. I'm always making sure I'm loud and clear for you.
I just want to make sure my connection is right. You are loud and clear always, and I appreciate that. But Corey, can you do me a favor? You got something on in the background. Can you kindly turn that down, and then we'll get you going, man. Get your takeoff, baby.
All right. Since we on this goodbye weekend, I'm pretty happy to hear that most of the key players are, coming back. But mainly my good one was Jawan Jennings because he's a third down. I'm glad he finally cleared that concussion protocol,
Amen.
Which is key.
Amen.
And, of course, I'm glad to hear that Eric Armstead is doing much better because he's our most, pressure defender that we need. That's going to, keep Hargrave, and good contact with him, too. And also, I'm here to hear that George Odom. Now, that was a big one.
That's a big surprise. I agree. I thought he was a little lost in the sauce. I didn't know. I almost forgot that he tore his bicep, right? I kind of forgot.
Ooh.
But clearly he's been back. He's been working out, and his practice window is open. So we get Odom back. I think we can kind of breathe easy on special teams, man, because lately we've been just struggling.
I know, especially with Ronnie Bell, I heard, and I thought Ronnie Bell was going to make a difference, but it seemed like his football IQ of him being that player is not there yet.
Could be.
And I think he's going to have to go through more training camp to try to, get used to with the team and do the playbooks and everything else.
Could be.
Because that's my man from Michigan, and I know he's proud of Michigan winning that championship. Like everybody doubted, thinking that Michigan was really cheating.
Look, I know everybody throws shade at Ronnie Bell. He's not a good returner and whatever. Let me just say this about Ronnie Bell. He catches touchdown passes, okay? He catches touchdown passes, and he a tough son of a gun. Because I watched Ray McLeod back there, and he got smacked just as well as Ronnie Bell did. So at the end of the day, it's just something with the kickoff returners on this team. I think it's the protection. It's the way that they let the gunners get down the field. Something ain't right with special teams, and it could be the coordinator need to go, and we get somebody else in there moving forward. That's my take on special teams overall. Got nothing to do with Bell, nothing to do with McLeod. I just feel like special teams ain't been right for a minute for the 49ers.
Nah. And you know what else is concerning me? And this is really the true facts I'm going to say.
What's that?
that kick. Everybody's complaining about that kicker, Jake Moody. Wayne.
Oh, they better talk about it, man. What's concerning you, bro? Talk about it. I got about 30 more seconds.
What's concerning me is that they thinking that he really is not the type of field goal kicker we need when the game is on the line to get us close to the Super Bowl. Everybody's trying to call to bring back Robbie Gould, but Robbie Gould is the safe kicker, which I trust 100%. But he made up his mind that he's going to stay fully retired unless they're trying something very, very hard to get him out of retirement, to have him come back and be the field goal kicker than our rookie Jake Moody.
So you don't trust the rookie, and I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. He makes people worry, and I get it. So your take is spot on, man. Listen, Corey, I appreciate you for jumping on here, man. I got to get these callers up here. We got a short period of time, but listen, I always appreciate you. You know we love you over here, man, and keep up the great work, bro.
You already know.
All right, man. Peace out.
Peace.
All right, I'm calm. I got a caller calling in right now. What's going on? You on that Wayne Breezie Show? Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Dan the Corn Man.
Dan the Corn Man is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on, baby?
Oh, nothing much. Wayne, I just have one question for you. I know we've been talking about the players and such, but I have to get your opinion, okay?
Sure.
Would you rather play the Dallas Cowboys in the NFC Championship game, or would you rather play the Packers in the divisional round? Because for me, we've already beaten the Packers. We've already beaten the Cowboys like 3 times in a row right now. It's kind of getting old at this point. I'd rather beat the Cowboys and the Packers in the playoffs again.
I love it. He said it's kind of getting old. Like they're nobody. Like they're just the Cowboys, right? Dude, I need that game to be an NFC championship. I feel like whenever they play the Cowboys, it doesn't matter unless it's an NFC championship. I don't know your age, but I'm about to be 43 on Monday.
I'm 19.
You're not, so you're young. I'm about to be 43 on Monday. I can speak for all the 40-year-old people up in this community that they want Cowboys NFC championship. It's so nostalgic. See, you didn't go through getting your ass whipped like year after year, and the 1 year you beat them, 1 year you had Deion Sanders and the All-Star Brigade on defense, right? And you finally beat them, and then what happened the next year? They jumped ship. Deion, Charles Haley, go to the next team. Go to Dallas. When I tell you the blood against Dallas is so thick for me, I just want Dallas in that game. Because, yes, you're right. We beat them in the wild card round. We beat them in the divisional round. We beat them throughout the regular season. When the last time we beat them in the NFC Championship? I can tell you right now, the last time we played them in the NFC Championship, they won. That game for me all day, every day, bro.
Well, wasn't that like 96, I think?
There you go. You know your stuff.
Well, I mean, I can't speak for the losses way back when. I understand that, and maybe that's partly why I want to play like Green Bay again, because for me that's nostalgia, because we beat them in 2019 and that was like our miracle run to the Super Bowl with Jimmy G.
Yeah.
I liked beating the Packers in the playoffs, but beating the Packers or the Cowboys in the playoffs is just as good too. So it's like, which one do I want?
I hear you.
Which one do I want?
Valid point. I mean, can the Packers? The question is, can the Packers go out there and beat them on the road? Like, and Dallas doesn't lose at home, so it's gonna be tough. But if they do, there will be no Dallas in the NFC Championship game. It'll be divisional round Green Bay Packers, and you're going to get Matt LaFleur, and you're going to have to find a way to beat a team you haven't really faced. We've never played Jordan Love, and you heard Deebo Samuel talk about how Jordan Love is one of his favorite players, too, on the Up and Adams show. So that would be interesting. It's not just personal for me, but I just feel like once you beat them in the NFC Championship game, then the way you feel is the way I feel. Like you can just you don't even mention Dallas in the same sentence with the 49ers. I know we've dominated them over the years, but I just feel like you gotta beat them in the championship game, and then there will be no more conversation about the Cowboys.
Right. One more thing.
Sure.
Today is a special day, Wayne.
Okay.
You know what today is?
It's not my birthday. So what's today? Is it yours?
No. It's not a birthday. Today is the day that Joe Montana threw the catch to Dwight Clark.
Hey. All right, guys, the catch. Today's the catch anniversary. Guess who that was against? The Dallas. That's against the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, it was against the Cowboys. I do know that. That's one of my favorite, probably my favorite play of 49er history.
Understood. Wow.
All right.
42 years ago today. Wow.
Well, okay. And Wayne, if there's time, I have one more question.
Gotcha.
If the Packers beat the Cowboys, does that make the Packers a little scary against us?
Nope.
Or does it make they got lucky?
Well, see, the Packers are dominant. They're not really dominant offensively. And so when you look at the Packers, they have the wild card to me would be how well would Jordan Love play and the health of Jaden Reed. And if they get Christian Watson back, because if they get their receivers back, they're a little bit more explosive offensively. I think Aaron Jones is playing really good football as of right now, but they still aren't running the ball. And if the Niners are back to just taking away the run and forcing Jordan Love to beat them, I don't think they're going to be much of a threat. I just don't. I don't think so. The Niners don't get beat deep a lot. They keep everything underneath, and the Packers aren't built to play underneath football. It'll be like watching the Washington Huskies against the Michigan Wolverines. That's what that game would be like.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. I see what you're saying. All right. That's all I got, Wayne. I'm currently at college right now. I got classes to get to.
Okay, man. Listen, have a great day. Do well in your classes, bro. And thank you so much for tuning in and becoming a member of the channel.
Yeah, you're welcome, man.
All right, appreciate you, bro. Got Nebraska on the line. Now, listen, I'm calling numbers. I'm calling people back. So y'all just be patient, and I'm calling back now. Okay? All right? So, Jax, get ready, because the number, I'm calling you back. All right.
Hello.
There's
Hello?
the Jack. The Jack is on the line. The Jack of all trades.
Y'all. Hold on. Now I got a little cold, so y'all gotta excuse me. I'm trying to get
I know. Okay.
So first off, I want to say hey to everybody in the chat, and I love you guys, every last one of you guys. I love y'all. We make up Breezy Bunch. That's on it. I'm done with it. I just know that Jack loves y'all.
Okay.
Second of all, I'm calling in about Stephen A. Smith. How the hell you gonna say that the Dallas Cowboys talking about they gonna beat us? How the hell you gonna say that?
There's no way.
Beat us. And then he gonna say, talking about we gotta go to them. No, the hell we don't. We got to buy. So how the hell we gotta go to them and play? Like, I'm so sick of these people trying to talk about my team. Like, I try not to cuss or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I try to keep it cute, but like, don't keep coming for my team, because that ain't it. Now, Stephen A. Smith, he been behind us the whole season. Now you want to come with this crap talking about Dallas can beat us. No, they can't. They only win at home, and then we beat them at home. Period. Okay, one more thing. Then we get all these players back. Y'all, I think I said 17-0. We didn't go. I said 13-4. We ended up 12-5. That's fine. I think we're going to the Super Bowl. What y'all think? I mean, what you think, Bree?
Yep. Super Bowl. 100% Super Bowl. I can tell you right now they're going to the Super Bowl. It's without a doubt, because I don't think there's a team in the NFC that puts fear into the eyes of the person that's going to lead them to the Super Bowl. And it ain't Brock Purdy I'm talking about. I'm talking about Fred Warner. I think Fred Warner is going to come out like a Houston rocket missile. All game. He's got his guy. No one's talking about the benefit of Eric Armstead being back and how it will benefit Fred Warner. I think we're forgetting that portion of Eric Armstead. Yeah, we're talking about what he could do stopping the run. We're talking about what he could do out there in the exterior. We're talking about all that. Yo, Fred Warner no longer has to overcompensate. Like, this is huge.
No. Because we get the big guy, number 54 back, not 54. What is his jersey number?
Who you talking about? Armstead is 91. 91. Yeah.
Oh, I said
you got to work on your numbers and jerseys.
Anyway, add whatever you got to add to 54 and get 91. That's what I'm talking about, Armstead. But okay, y'all, I don't want to hold y'all. Again, let me say this right here. I love all y'all in the chat. We make up the Breezy Punch, okay? We just gotta keep showing love to one another because Jack love all y'all. I don't hate nobody. I love every last one of y'all.
Okay.
And if you need me, Jack got you. Period. Okay, y'all. I just took up too much time. Bye, y'all.
All right, bye, Jack. All right,
bye.
Jack, love y'all. Jack love the kids. Jack is in love. Jack loves y'all. So y'all love Jack, okay? She wanted to make that clear that it was love and stuff like that. Let's call my man Dion back, all right? Let's get you on the line, Dion. Next up will be Big Daddy Niners.
Yo.
What's going on, Playboy? What's good, man?
Coach, it's another day, man. Here at work, I got like 2 minutes.
Okay.
But first thing I want to say is, congratulations. We're so hard, forgot how to vacation. Congrats on that win, baby, for your Michigan Wolverines. I know how much you love them, bro.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
Hey, man, I know. I was sitting there and I finished watching it, and I was like, my man is elated. He over the moon right now, and I love every second of it. Breezy, I feel like this is going to be our year. I really feel like we're headed toward the Super Bowl, bro. I don't see nobody in the NFC team. There's an NFC team that bothers me. I laugh at every last one of them because there's just no one that can see us, and we're healthy. And what have people been saying all year long about the Niners? They can't be beat if they're fully healthy. We got everybody coming back. Jawan Jennings finally been cleared concussion protocol. Armstead will be back. Like you said, if we get George Odom back, we solid there on special teams, one less thing to be worried about. I just feel like teams think that we gonna come back in with some rust, and we're gonna come back in with anger and a lot of things. Like, you remember Javon Kinlaw's interview when he was like, it's a lot of things be going on in my head, but I can't say them because it'd be violent. I curse a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's the mentality we're walking into these games with. We have to go nowhere. All we do is sit at home and wait for everybody to come to us. So whoever decides to walk into Levi's, be prepared because we are looking to hurt you. We want to beat you up. I remember George Kittle, how do you feel after a game? He said, it feels like you've been in a car crash. Okay, so we're going to put you into a wreck with an 18-wheeler. And that's coming from that defensive line. And then on top of that, just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it's going to start raining. And then on top of that, when you really thought, okay, I got into a wreck, now it's raining, good Lord, what else can happen? We're going to send the defensive backfield at you, and that's a whole other wreck. And that's just on the defensive side of the ball. Don't get Brock going. Don't do that. Because when he gets rolling and he gets hot, you're going to see him pointing to those veins in his arms and letting you know it's in me. It's not on me. I am that guy. When they were saying he is him, I was saying that about Brock, not Jimmy. Jimmy ain't nobody. I'm telling you right now, Breezy, I feel like we are going to destroy anybody coming into Levi. And I feel sorry for the NFC. I truthfully do.
Yeah.
Because they don't know the world when it's coming at them, bro. Like, we're ready. We have everything. Kyle has more than enough time to game plan. Let's just hope he doesn't game plan himself into into anything crazy. I don't want him overthinking things. And if we play the Packers, he suns Matt LaFleur all the time. This is nothing new.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna sun him easily. We play the Cowboys. That does nothing but just make my day. You know why? Because we get to beat the crap out of them, and I get to watch them cry. And I can tell you, and to Jack's point real quick, Steven didn't say they would beat us. He said that they're the biggest threat to us.
Okay.
And I got all love for you, Jack Knox. All love for you, baby. But he just said they're the biggest threat. And to be honest with him, I have to agree. That's the only team I see that could possibly even try to pose a threat. But then at the same time, I'm not even afraid of them because that's a joke. When they leave Dallas, they suck. So
that's a fact.
I'm thinking Green Bay will definitely win that game. But there's nothing and no one that can defeat us right now. We are healthy. We are ready. And I'm telling you right now, Santa Clara going to be rocket, bro. You're going to hear chants for everybody, whether it be Kittle, whether it be Devo, whether it be Ayuk, whether it be Juwan Jennings, whether it be Brock, whether it's Jordan Mason, Elijah Mitchell, CMC. Like, we have so many weapons, you don't know who to game plan for.
I think
like
the key
I'm telling you right now, nobody's up there. The defensive coordinators are up tonight, and they're like, I don't know who we gonna play, but if we gotta play the Niners, we got a problem on our hands, people.
They know it. Like all four of them, they all know it.
Oh, they know, and the fear that we instill in teams after we come through and play that smash mouth style of football we play, man, they don't want that. You really want to go across the middle with Fred and Dre standing in there? Good luck.
Take
a chance.
Yeah, man. That's why I said, like, it's bully ball. It's bully ball season.
It's great bully ball. I'm talking for real, man. I'm talking like, and this isn't regular bully ball. This is that grimy East Coast, dirty Timbs, with the Scully on, and we just walking down the street, we ready. You know what I'm saying? This is stick-up kid football. We ready to come snatch everything from them. Devo should come out of the tunnel on a beach cruiser. just start the game, and I guarantee you that'll light Levi's on fire.
It
if
definitely,
you let Devo come out that tunnel and play the excerpt from Friday, and when they say who coming, Devo, and he comes out that tunnel, bruh, you set Levi's and San Francisco all on fire. It'll be that crazy.
Hey man, that's a take. That where the airplane at? That's how you take off. That's how you take off right there. Hey man, listen, man.
That's what you guys do.
I appreciate you, man.
You,
love you, bro. Have a great day at work, man.
Hey, all love, man. Peace.
Yeah, peace. All right, I gotta get my man Mizell back on here. Big Daddy Niners, you next. We're gonna end this show with Tony M. Tony, get ready, baby. You're gonna close us out. We got you connected. You good?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like there's a little echo though. You got to turn the receiver down or something. You might have did it already, but go ahead.
Let me put you on speaker. You was on the radio. How we now?
I can't hear you as clearly, but can you turn your volume up?
I got my volume. Let me go here. How about that?
Nope. Go back to the radio. That was a better setting.
All right, well, let's go back there then. Where we at?
All right, now we hear you nice and clear.
Okay. Well, you can't see me, but me and you got on the same cap, bro. The exact same cap right now.
This the classic, bro.
And I rock. Yes, sir. I rock nothing. Want nothing on my crown except a 49er cap.
That's how it got to be. Always.
If it ain't got a 49er on it, or if it don't come from your man's name, their residency,
yes, sir.
Not going on my head.
Yes, sir.
Not going on my head. Let me just say this. First off, you still got me?
Yep.
All right. So let me just say this. First off, we have the most beautiful women fan base in the world. Okay. Jack got on the phone. She sounds so fine.
Wait, who say it again so that she can hear you. I didn't. What'd you say?
I said Jack Knox got on the phone. She sounds so fine.
We are the Love. I'm turning the Breezie Show to the Love Connection. Let's go. Listen, I got to chaperone the first date though.
Sure, for sure. If it ever happens, I'll let you know. I'm 48, so, she's not a little young for me, though.
He like, yo, I don't need no goddamn chaperone. I'm 48 years old. I've been doing this shit since. I love you, bro.
I love getting on y'all show, man. Hey, and to all my guys out there, keep speaking the truth, because that's all we do over here.
Facts.
We don't do nothing but speak truth. It's the reality that we are the best team in the world, Craig. In the world. So I hate to bust your bubble, Wayne, but I don't think we're gonna see Dallas. I think Dallas and Philadelphia are both gonna lose
in the first round. Hold on, I'm getting on the flight. I'm taking off. The tape. Hey, listen. I'm cool as a cucumber. Let me tell you something. Listen to me, brother. I don't care about Philly. If Dallas, let me put my Stephen A. If Dallas gets eliminated in the first round by the Green Bay Packers, I'm coming out. I'm coming for every Dallas Cowboy fan. When I tell you, you thought they was crying and the boo-hooing on the camera screen 2 years ago, last year. No. Listen, it will be all slander. I will be unfollowed by the majority. I don't give a I don't care. Listen, they better not lose to the Packers. They bet not.
I think that's what's going to happen, Wayne. I really feel that's what's going to happen.
You, Timothy, we don't leave now. Where my brother V. George? Y'all better not. I don't have y'all losing to the Packers. I just want to make that clear. But that's not what Myzel said. He said, listen, NFC East out in the first round. Talk your talk, bro.
See, because, look, first and foremost, yeah, they might be good at home. But, Wayne, let me ask you something. What's the only time of the day you see stars? At night.
That was dope.
Let me ask you something. When is the only time you're dreaming? At night.
That's dope. Hold on. You dropped the bomb on him, dog. That was dope.
Look, I got a few more points for the desperate Dallas Cowboys. See, there's a lot of words that start with D. One of them is desperate.
Uh-huh.
One of them is delusional.
Uh-huh.
One of them is deceived. And all of those lead to one thing.
What's that?
Stop worrying. Just stop it, because y'all delusional, y'all desperate, and the owner of the team know y'all desperate. That's why he keep trying to make y'all think y'all actually somebody when y'all ain't never been nobody. You just got lucky, because a lot of people think Dallas is the place to be. Everything grows big in Texas. Well, guess what? Big dreams have big falls. There's a guy called Goliath. He was a big man.
Big dude.
He had a big fall.
He was a giant. He was the giant.
He had a big fall.
He got hit.
So what I want to see, honestly, well, I got a trivia first before I go into that.
Mm-hmm.
For everybody, for you, it's a music trivia. Who is the artist and what is the name of the song that starts off, how can I be, how's it go? Let me get it right. He goes, oh, man, I done forgot it.
I can't even help. I'm lost. Dang.
It's AZ Rebirth is the answer to the question. It starts off, how can I be something from the pages of history? How can I be scraped out the pyramid walls when I sat with pharaohs and kings? They think they know, but they have no idea. We are the 49ers. We are unforgettable. We cannot be removed from history. And we is the rebirth of the 49er dynasty that is going to not one, I'm going to do a LeBron, not one, not two, not three, not four, because we got Brock Purdy, brother.
That's it.
We got Brock Purdy. We got all these weapons, and we got Kyle Shanahan. And no matter what people try to say about Mr. Irrelevant, he has become the most dynamic quarterback that we have ever seen, and I mean ever, seen on this team. We had a Steve Young, we had a John Tanner, and all those guys are amazing. The Hall of Famers are great. But what Brock Purdy is doing is historical. We've seen it in the stats. We've seen it on the field. And he is our modern day David versus Goliath. And the NFL and Las Vegas is Goliath. Stephen A. too. No. Nick Wright. I hate that guy. I hate Nick Wright. Nick Wright refuses to acknowledge that Brock Purdy is a top 10 quarterback.
And that's why, bro. That's why the Niners gonna go out there and take that jump, because you got some people you gotta make them respect you. You know what I'm saying? Some people you just gotta make them do it. And at the end of the day, that's what it's gonna come down to, and it's all Gucci. Just watch. Just watch.
So we're gonna end up facing, and this is what I want to see, because honestly, I want to see something new. I want to see something fresh. And because the Detroit Lions have been an upsurgence in the last couple of years, what I want to see in the divisional round championship is us first versus the Detroit Lions.
So that won't happen in the divisional round, but it can happen in the NFC Championship because of seeding.
Right, that's what I meant.
Yep.
Right, that's what I meant. To see them in the championship. Like I said, Dallas gonna lose. Timothy, Dallas gonna lose. Okay, just go ahead and count on it. The Eagles are gonna lose. And I really feel like who we gonna meet. This is how I feel. I really feel like we're gonna meet Detroit, and Detroit is gonna battle test us for the Super Bowl.
Okay, that's your take.
And truthfully, because Patrick Mahomes is over there in the AFC, I think there's going to be an upset, and the Ravens aren't going to make it.
Listen, I gotta get these. I gotta get these other callers on here because I gotta get to an appointment. But listen, that your takes is on fire today, man. So you gotta clip all these takes. Y'all better don't put your bets in until you listen to this show and take his takes. Detroit is gonna be in the NFC Championship with the Niners. You got Dallas and Philly losing the first round, and the Ravens losing in the divisional round. I love it. I'm here for it. I'm calling back to watch this. I'm here for it. I can't wait till next week. I can't.
I can't wait either, because if my prediction comes true,
you'll be rich.
I'm going down in history, baby.
That's it. That's it, man. Listen, bro.
I'm going down in history, bro. We are going to win the Super Bowl, hands down. It is our time. It is our season, and it is relevant for Brock Purdy and Kyle Shanahan, because you put the two components together: the guy who seemed to can't win it, and the guy that everybody says shouldn't win it. And you have those two components together with this team that has been there. They've tasted it. They've been so very close. And when Debo said, and I like what your man said, he should come out. He should come out on the Beach Cruiser, and because they should play his music.
All I want to hear is the doo-doo. I want to hear that Jaws theme song. Like I want to hear the Debo music. That's the only way to do it. I'm gonna hit up the DJs and ask them if they could do that when Debo walk out on the football field.
Yeah, so I got the number to the organization, so I'm gonna give them a call too and see. Hey.
There it is.
Tell Debo come out on the Beach Cruiser.
There it is.
In the Super Bowl, or all throughout the playoffs. Just at least one game in the playoffs, the divisional round, the championship round, one of them games. Let him come out first on that Beach Cruiser with the Jaws music. Play Debo. Who coming? Debo. How's it say? All right. So everybody out there, y'all. I'm gonna close with this. Everybody out there, Wayne, I love you. I love your show, man.
Me too, bro.
I love Mike. I love all you guys, man. Y'all really, it gives a spark to my day. All the people in the chat love y'all, man. Y'all, it's so much fun just interacting with y'all. I'm positioning myself so one day, we can all link up. I would love to see all of us link up. Jax, I'm coming for you, baby. Hey, let's go Niners.
Let's go Niners, baby. Thanks for calling in, bro.
I'm getting back to the show now.
All right, peace. Woo! We done played Love Connection on the show. He done gave you some crazy takes. I love it. I got two more callers. I got to make these quick because I got to get somewhere real quick, but it's all good. I want to make sure I get to these callers in the queue. Hey.
Wayne. Wayne.
Yeah, Big Daddy Niners on the air. What's going on, baby?
Oh man, I just been enjoying you, bro. I enjoyed you and Mike last night. I had my wife cracking up. I said, I can't believe these brothers talking about hoes.
We were talking about hoes. Hey, let me make this clear. HOLES. So put the L in there, please. For those that we were talking about the holes that we need to fill. And how cool was it that we were talking about fulfilling the holes, which we spent maybe 30 seconds on that, and the hole was filled right after we jumped off the air with Eric Armstead returning to practice this week. How crazy is that, bro?
That was crazy, man. And then I was just listening to it. I was listening to Jacqueline. She said that we 12-5. That is fine. So I'm gonna add to that. Jack, you said 12-5 is fine. So I'm gonna say the Super Bowl is mine. Also, you talked to your boy Dwayne, and he said that the Niners, the defense is like a Mack truck. And so then I said, okay, I'm gonna add a little bit to that. The Niners defense is gonna be like a wrecking ball. We gonna tear everything that comes across us when it comes to attacking that offense. So it don't matter if they trying to run. Yeah, we didn't look so good on our running, on our blocking, on our runnings or wrapping, but they're not expecting us to come out and wrap them up like we've been doing back in 2019, 2018.
Mm-hmm.
But this wrecking ball,
mm-hmm.
this wrecking ball is going to come to where they're not going to even want to see Fred. They're not going to want to see Greenlaw. They're not going to want to see Bosa or Chase because they're going to come out killing. And then listening to Armstead last night when he said his best performance is the playoffs. So I'm letting you know, Armstead going to come back, and he's going to be the crane that's holding the wrecking ball, and they're going to tear everything up.
I think what people also are forgetting is the simple fact that the Niners are coming off of a bye week fresh.
Exactly.
Like fresh and fresh on defense, which means you're gonna have a fresh Bosa, a fresh Armstead, a fresh Chase Young, a fresh Hargrave, a fresh Fred Warner, a fresh Dre Greenlaw, a fresh secondary. I don't care who out there. They gonna be fresh.
That's it.
That's the key. That's the name of my next show. Fresh. See how you helped me out? Appreciate that.
Yeah, anytime, bro. And I will be calling you on your birthday, man. I'm gonna sing a song to you on your birthday.
Hey, that's love right there, bro. That's love right there. I appreciate that.
All right, man.
All right, man. You too, my brother.
All right, later.
Peace. I got somebody gonna sing me my own song on my birthday. That's how it go down. So Monday, I'm doing the show on Monday, and we gonna sing me a song. Sing a song. We got one more caller, guys, before we jump off out here. I gotta get to this appointment, and then I'm done. But I appreciate everybody for calling in. Appreciate everybody. If Tony picks up, we'll see if he picks up.
Breezy.
Was good, Tony. Was good, baby.
Was good. I'll make it short and sweet.
Appreciate you.
So, in my eyes, now that the playoffs are here and the season is over, and the eye test tells me and has told me all year long, but now it's official, regardless of who we play from here on out, I think the 49ers are a Super Bowl or bust and a failure if we don't win the Super Bowl. Period.
That's the take. That's it.
That's the take. I mean, listen, even if we play the Ravens again, I highly doubt Purdy's throwing 4 interceptions. So my take on this is Shanahan will be ready. The players seem to be getting healthy where we need that can come back. They're getting healthy. And I like it. I like the odds. I like the personnel matchups against anybody in the playoffs right now. Baltimore's the only scary ones, obviously, because we lost to them. But, you know, how many inactives did we have that game? So, listen, it's Super Bowl or bust.
That's the take. That's it. Hold on.
That's the take. That's it.
Woo! I just hopped on that jet. That's the take. I'm telling you, that's the take, guys. And I know people don't want to hear that. I know it. But that's what it is. The 49ers are all in, and they better win. That's my rhyme.
I mean, look at the offense. That's all you got to do is just look at the offense and look at the complementary defense to go with it. I mean, 3 1,000-yard receivers, a 2,000-yard total from scrimmage, running back, a 4,200-yard passer with the best passer rating. I mean, let's go. What are we talking about here? It's Super Bowl or bust. I'm going to let you get going. I know you're busy. Go Niners.
Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you.
That's it, man. It's Super Bowl or bust. I know people don't want to hear that because it sounds weird. But it's the bust. That's the season. And then next year, you got to try to do it again. With players being older, players being under contract, it's going to be crazy, right? And so it is what it is. We got some breaking news. Okay, and so I got to get this breaking news out to you before we jump off this show. Okay, Pete Carroll is out. He is no longer going to be the head coach of the Seattle Seahawks. All right, they're going to be looking for a new next. You know, when I tell you the Niners is about to run the NFC West for the next year, when I tell you that's how it starts, you just own the West. You own the division. You just own it. When I tell you that's it, that's it. Pete Carroll will no longer be the head coach per Adam Schefter, because I know y'all be thinking I'm lying. His ass is grass and is going to the trash. Ladies and gentlemen, the Niners done did it again. Kyle Shanahan done forced another head coach out of the motherfreaking NFC West. And on that note, you guys have been great. I want to make sure I didn't miss out on anybody. Shout out to Dan the Corn Man for becoming a member. Melissa, I promise I'll try to get you on. Maybe I'll just do this for Monday as well. We'll just open up the daggone phone lines. Love y'all. Y'all stay up and stay faithful, guys. Listen, I can't help it that we nitty gritty and we keep it gritty and we keep it nitty at the same damn time. It is what it is when you're rocking with your boy Breezy. Thanks for watching. Until the next time, peace out. Yeah.